Hello, I'm Gary. This is modifications for downward facing dog. Claudia's starting her beautiful example of a downward facing dog, hand, shoulder width, feet, hip width. She's got that nice stretch through the mat, wrapping the lats around, making a nice socket, gazing between the big toes is her drishti. A common mistake I would see in this, or common issue in this, is people come in with really tight hamstrings and they're showing what happens, and their back kind of gets nice and round, even more round. Make the back round. The back kind of starts to round because of tight hamstrings. That's going to be an extreme example of that. What's important is that we do keep this length in the spine happening. So the modification for that would be, I would just, and there's very few modifications in this posture. I'd have Claudia soften her knees up a little bit and encourage her to really stretch the mat long, pushing her middle ribs back towards her thighs right now. Again, feeling like you have that little weight on your tailbone right here. So again, there's not a whole lot of modifications, but tight hamstrings can create this. This is not what we want. Every class that she's coming in, she's going to reach the heels a little further, 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 until through process it's going to get a little bit longer and open up that nice downward facing dog. Another kind of common thing, people have shoulder issues or maybe upper back issues, and this posture is really not accessible to them, then don't do it. If you're going through the power sequence, and this is in the power sequence or a different sequence, the modification would simply be come to a strong hands and knees position. And when it's time to come into up dog, if you can do it, come into up dog, whatever posture is next in your sequence, come into the posture.